Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this amazing Friday morning? Had to put my charge in. How are you guys doing this amazing Friday morning? The sun is shining. I don't know. Oh, it's 31 degrees, so it's pretty cold outside. And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. How are you guys feeling? Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Miss Lois. Congratulations. I seen you in Humble Being Me. Awesome. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Janae. Good morning, Jasmine. I mean, Chippy J. No, I'm just joking. Good morning, Jasmine. How's everybody doing this Friday? How are you doing? It's 27 here in Alabama. Who is cold? Yes. I was looking at the game yesterday. Well, I was halfway looking at the game, but it looked like it was so cold in Green Bay. I was like, I feel sorry for them. And then the people who and then the Titans had to play in that freezing cold. I was like, too much. But it is what it is. I didn't sign up for that. Because I know how when my hands get cold, it's like they just stiff. So couldn't be me. Love it for them. So how's everybody doing? It's 34 in Atlanta. Hey, Miss Pascal. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So today I really didn't have like a schedule, a bunch of notes and things like that. I had some little things that I wanted to touch on, but I don't have a whole bunch of notes and everything for today because we're done reading our book, or we should be, or almost, or getting there. But we are done as far as the series of doing the habits. We are done. We did the seventh habit yesterday. So I just want to go over them really fast, see what you guys thinking, see what you guys are thinking, see what you guys are applying. And then I want to go right into getting ready for Black Friday, if you're getting ready for Black Friday, and just some suggestions and things like that. So everybody, are you ready? Are you ready to rock steady? Hey, let me tell y'all something. I don't know if I'm allergic to something. Remember I said my lips was dry, but there is like right here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. So it happened before, and it wasn't because I was licking my lips too much. I got to pay attention to what I'm eating because it's got to be something that I have to be having a reaction to. I don't know what it could be, but it's got to be something. That's the only thing. I use the same soap, the same moisturizer every day, so I know it's not that. So it's got to be something else that it's got to that's giving me this irritation. So we'll figure it out. I made a mess. But what is going? That's not me. Oh, the spirit is in this room today. Something is in here. Something is active. All right. I don't know what's going on with my ponytail. Y'all see that? Let's suck it up in there because that's what I do. Suck it right on in there. All right. I think we good. I done spilled coffee. I don't have a napkin. We're going to work through it. We're going to work through it. Good morning, Nene. How's it going in Savannah? Are you still in Savannah? Doing well today, getting ready for Black Friday as well, getting my gift sets together to launch on Sunday. Amazing. Amazing. How is everybody else doing with their gift sets or their bundle deals? Does everybody have their stuff ready to go? I don't even know if I want to do this. I'm going to do it anyway. Does everybody have their stuff ready to go? Yes, no, maybe so. You going to do it on the fly? What are you going to do? I'm waiting. Look what I did. Look what I did. So we're not going to pay attention to this because clearly, or maybe let me see. It's not something that is major. Good morning, Betty Rose. Is that cake together? Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, ma'am. It's too cold here. It's cold there. It's 68 degrees here and it's beautiful. Betty Rose, stop it, putting it all up in our face. Stop it. Stop it. I'm ready. Putting the finishing touches on them now. Awesome. Good morning, Miss Simply Me. How are you doing this amazing morning? I have coffee on my computer screen. Look at that. All right, y'all. So we read the 7 habits of highly effective people. We went over every single day. We did 1 habit a day. 31 right now in DFW. 31 is 31 here too. So I guess we're in the same weather. Well, according to my computer, it's 31 degrees. According to that. Yeah, I need to pour candles for gift boxes. Okay. It's getting there. Final touches being done tonight and delivery tomorrow. So exciting, Betty Rose. So very exciting. And don't forget, tag us because I want to see the pictures of the cake and all of that other stuff. And yes, that's so exciting. So we did 1 habit per day, right? Because I wanted to make sure that we broke it down into actionable steps and it's something that we could digest easily without throwing everything in at the same time, right? So habit 1 through 7, right? Habit 1 is be proactive, right? Don't be reactive. Think about what you got to do. Don't just react, right? 2, begin with the end in mind. Always think about what the goal is and work towards the goal as opposed to just working towards nothing, right? We want to know what the goal is. We keep the end in mind. And then that way we know the steps that we need to do in order to get to that goal, right? So that's habit number 2. Habit number 3 is put first things first. And that's about prioritizing. That's about prioritizing your list, prioritizing your tasks, prioritizing your workload. And that's what habit 3 is about. Habit 4 is think win-win. Debating on whether to do something for Black Friday. Of course, Nene. Of course. This is the time. You already got the website up. You got everything going. Get it going. This is the time where you'll actually know what to do, how to operate. You're going to be operating in a busier, mindset than normal. But this is the time. Get ready for Black Friday and the holidays. Yes, Nene. Yes. Habit number 4 is good morning, Latanya. The habit number 4 is think win-win. Think win-win. You can have both. You can have your cake and you can eat it too. You could be healthy and you could be rich. You could be wealthy and you could be happy. Like you can think win-win, right? It doesn't have to be if I win, they fail. Or if I'm successful, they can't be successful. Or they're successful, I can't be successful. There's only room for one person to be successful. That's not the case, right? You can think win-win, right? I have all this extra moisture on my face trying to keep it together. Right? Think win-win. Number 5 is seek first to understand and then to be understood. That's basically saying be a better listener and take into consideration what other people are, whoever you are working with or whoever is in your life, whatever relationships, whatever. Seek first to understand what the person is saying and then you can make your point, or you know what I'm saying? But be a better listener. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. So number 5 is about being a better listener. Habit number 6 is synergize. 2 minds are better than one, right? That means collaboration over competition, right? But we hear it all the time. But if somebody knows what they're doing and they're more experienced in the area, and then you are experienced in the different part, something different, y'all put your minds together and y'all could come up with something so dope, so innovative, so amazing. And you never would have thought about these things on your own because your expertise was in a different direction than the other person's, right? And so you may have brought that together and y'all may have come up with a perfect idea. So collaboration over competition. Right. And number 7 is the last habit is sharpen the saw. Good morning, Evangelist Amina. Good morning. Number seven, habit seven is sharpen the saw. And it's basically if you're not good, no one else can be good around you, right? You cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to make sure that you take the time to sharpen your saw. I had also shared the story yesterday from the book when the guy was in the forest trying to chop down a tree, and he was frantically working. He was trying to chop down this tree for like 5 hours, and somebody came and approached him and said, well, what are you doing? He said, trying to chop down a tree. And he was like, well, why don't you take a break and sharpen your saw? And the guy says, I don't have time to sharpen my saw because I'm busy cutting down this tree, right? The tree's not budging. The tree's not moving. He's not doing anything that is helping him get that tree down faster, right? So if he would have took a break to sharpen the saw, he would have been able to cut that tree down faster. And so that's the same thing with you. If you take a break so that you can sharpen your saw, and that's all aspects of life, that's your spiritual, that's your love life, that's your business, that's your health and your fitness, all of that. If you take the time to sharpen your sword, you can come at things with a healthy approach, with a different outlook, with a clear mind, with a clear heart, where you'll just be able to think more freely. Because once you start getting so busy that you're so busy to actually take care of yourself, you're going to wear yourself out, and you're going to experience burnout. How many people in this room experience burnout? Put some ones in the chat if you've experienced burnout. I am doing amazing, Evangelist Amina. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing this amazing morning? How many of you guys have experienced burnout? Put ones in the chat if you've experienced burnout. And let me tell y'all something. The burnout when you are creative is so real. So real. And you don't want that love to turn to hate, because it definitely will quickly. You will never want to pick up another whatever. I don't never want to see another this. I never want to see another that. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you are constantly sharpening your sword. If you need to take a break from something, you have to take a break, and then maybe, to keep your creative juices flowing, you do something else creative, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that thing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily have to be the business. Excuse me. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything in that realm at all. You can just go out and do something else that you think is, you know what I'm saying? That's creative. You don't have to do the same, but you have to make sure that you are always pouring back into you. And that means, as far as, if you're giving, you can't give at the sake of you being a martyr, right? You don't want to do that, because nobody is going to make sure that you're okay. I mean, within the boundaries of, very close friends and some family members who really care, but people who like to take all the time, they're really just going to keep on taking until they exhaust everything from you. They're not going to be considerate and say, you know what, I done put all my burdens on you. Maybe you should take a break and do that. They don't care. They're going to keep on doing it. They're going to keep on piling it on thick, right? And so you're going to have to be able to make sure that you take that time so that you can pour back into you, and so that you can make sure you're okay. And if that's in the form of prayer, meditation, clearing your mind, going out for walks, exercising, hiking, whatever, if it's any of that, you have to do it in order to make sure that you are filling your cup back up. Right. And so that was basically what the 7 habits was about. And just in case you were new in the room and you don't know the book that we were talking about, we were reading the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. And this book can be found on YouTube. You can listen to it for free on YouTube. So on your way to work, or, while you're getting yourself together, you can listen to the book as you go. And I do suggest that you listen to the book in habits, not all the way through. I mean, if you want to listen to it all the way through and then come back and do it per habit, I would do it that way, because that way you can actively apply the habit to your life, right? And so you'll be able to make adjustments. You can write some notes about it, because a lot of times if we listen to a book all the way through, a lot of times the stuff doesn't really stick, right? Because we're not applying it. And the way things stick is when you apply it and when you repeat it. And then when you know what I'm saying? That is the way you keep on learning. If you learn it and you repeat it and you apply it, you'll be able to better, get the grasp of what was going on, or the lessons that were being taught in the book. So again, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And the book before that was The War of Art. And that's all about being productive and avoiding procrastination and, getting rid of it. So That's what those books are about. Yes, I know the burnout is real. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Z. Good morning. Yes, indeed. It's for sure is. So, did everybody enjoy the book? Did it? And even if you didn't read the book all the way, we did have the habits all throughout the week. So, did you guys enjoy the lesson? And did you guys take anything away from it? What are you guys going to take away from it? I still have your live times on here. What are you guys going to take away from that? There are a lot of things that I am going to take away from it. One was about being a better listener. And that's as far as anything. Because, I like I said before, I am, I want to fix everybody's problem. I'm a fixer. And I'm like, no, 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 you need to do. I'm going to be a better listener. That's going to be something that I'm definitely applying to my life. Good morning, Bridget. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, that's something I'm definitely applying. Also, I'm already big on collaboration, right? I'm already big on if somebody has something that I don't have, either, learning, maybe bartering, maybe, I'm big on that. So synergy is definitely one of the things that I am I would say I'm good at synergy. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do like to collaborate. Tiffany says sharpening my sword more often. That's right, girl. Let's go. Let's get it. You have to pour back into yourself, especially for moms, especially for people who are caregivers, especially for people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to pour back into yourself, because these things you think that you're doing and you're selflessly doing them. But again, like my mom said, if I'm not good, I can't be good for you, right? My number one priority has got to be myself, because if I'm not good, I can't pour into you anything healthy. If I'm pouring this negativity into myself, I'm going to be pouring that into you as well. Or if I'm working off of fumes, I don't have anything to pour into you. So I need to make sure that I'm full so that I can pour into you. So, not at the sake of being a martyr, you guys, not at the sake of being a martyr. Take time to reset and take care of me. Yes. And yes, Crystal. And that looks like, even if that's 10-15 minutes, because a lot of us take this guilt with us, like we feel bad because we're taking care of ourselves. We feel bad because we're doing something for ourselves. We feel bad because we took some money to go get our nails done, or we took some money so that we could go get a massage, or we did, you know what I'm saying? We feel bad about those things, but we have to learn to say, this is something that is for my self-care. I need this, because if I don't take care of me, then I am going to definitely fall apart. And I want to make sure I do it while I can, before I can't, and then it's too late. Right? So you definitely want to make sure that you get rid of that guilt. And if you feel guilty when you're doing it, maybe take a little bit of time again, and increasing the time as time goes along, and say, this is something that I need to bring me back to reset. Right? Janae says, I took away, I need to be more productive and stop procrastinating. Yes. And also stop using that, I'm trying to wait for it to be perfect. Get it going. Get it going. Perfection. I want perfection. Somebody tell me what movie that came from. I want perfection. Um, Perfection is not going to ever be achieved. Ever. Ever. There's always going to be something to fix. There's always going to be something to tweak. There's always a way you make it better. There's always a better way to do something else. Like, it's never going to be perfect. So just get the thing done. Just get the job done. Period. Because it's never going to be perfect. And even when you think it's perfect, your customers are going to tell you that it's not. Not in the form of hate, but maybe they're going to give suggestions. Maybe they're just thinking, maybe if this was a bigger size, maybe if this was a different scent, maybe if this was a different color, like, they're going to tell you what they want. And so you're going to end up tweaking things along the way anyway, right? I'm on my third logo. I tweaked my logo 3 times, because the first one was too kiddie and difficult and complicated. The second one was still complicated, but it was a little bit, a little bit more not sophisticated, because it was still kind of kiddie. But, I usually, when I break down my logo, it's my toddler state, my teenage, and my adult, my classy adult. That's what my logo is right now. My logo is chic, is classic, is clear and concise. That's what it is right now. It doesn't have the complicated fonts. It doesn't have all of the busy bubbles. It doesn't have ducks with lashes, because when I started my business, ducks with lashes was important to me. Why? I don't know. I wanted my duck to have lashes. Um, and that was important to me. Now my ducks are just little silhouettes. So what I started with 12 years ago is not what I have right now. What I have right now is something that is very clean and very, chic and sophisticated. So that is what we got today. 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 Sounds like Debbie Allen, not sure. No. Good morning, Renita. I always want to wait for the perfect moments and then nothing gets done. Exactly. Exactly. And then be pissed off at yourself because you waited for so long. Just let it go. Let it go. And because it's not perfect, I get discouraged and don't do anything. And we got to get that out of our head, because we're only hurting ourselves when we do that. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we keep on saying, "Oh, I want to wait," and you're doing the things to make it different, but you're really just doing that so that, because maybe you're scared of what people are going to say. Maybe you don't know what, the feedback is going to be on this particular thing, product, item, website, whatever. You're not sure what the feedback is going to be. And so you're procrastinating because it makes you feel better to keep putting it off. But just put that thing out there, and then whatever needs to be fixed, fix along the way. Fix it along the way. Grand Rising, Donna. Grand Rising. Happy Friday. Eddie Murphy, the clumps. No. But that could be right. That could be one, but that's not it. And I want some perfection. It is Mars Day from Purple Rain. Remember when the girls was dancing and he's like, and I want perfection. I want to see some booty shaking. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. How are you doing this amazing morning? Well, you can't really respond because I know you're driving, and that is okay. But did you? Well, I can't even. Okay, so tell me in the DM if you happen to have gotten that book, The 7 Habits. I think we already spoke about it, and I said it would be good for Alejandro to get the habits for teens. But we just finished up that book. We finished up that book, and good morning, Tanya. And so now we just basically talking about what everybody is doing for Black Friday and all of that jazz, and just catching up, because all week we were talking about the habits. Oh, nice. He is going to love it. He is going to love it. Not as much as he liked his comic book. Did he read it? I had to make sure I hold this straw, because this straw done came out and just went all over the place. All right, so you guys, how many of you guys are selling? How is Black Friday already here? Hi. I looked at the calendar and I was like, oh my goodness, if November did not just fly by. We're already at the end of November. Like, it flew by. He did. He keeps reading it too. Oh, good. I'm glad he likes it. It just flew by. Like, what? You blink and it's here. Right? The year's about to be over already. Already. But as Latrice said, do not take this time to start. I mean, unless you didn't start your business yet, you still have time left. You still have this Black Friday event, and that's what I'm calling Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. I know I mixed it all up, but we have that's a whole event. You know what I'm saying? So you still have that, and don't forget, you still have the holidays. So it doesn't just end next week. You still have the holidays. So if you are selling, do not just say, oh, well, maybe I'll just work on it and be better next year, or I'm gonna just, next year I know what to do. No, take the time and take the initiative and start taking the steps now. Because if you start taking the steps now, then you'll be better for next year. Next year will probably be another excuse as to why you didn't sell, do, or get your stuff out there in time. And that's not what you want. So get your butt in gear. Get your butt in gear, and do not forget, you still have time. You still have time. You did not get your Black Friday stuff together. Well, start getting it together over the weekends. Start making sure you're visible. Start making sure you're sending out some emails. Start making sure even some sales is better than no sales, right? Some sales are better than no sales, right? Getting something done is better than getting nothing done. So let's start getting it in gear and start seeing what we can do. And start getting yourself in front of your people. Start sending out some emails. Maybe send out some text messages. Make sure that you're staying in front of your people. Make sure that you are doing the things so that you could get some sales in. And then you want to make sure that you're keeping in touch with those people, because the people who purchase for Black Friday, you want to make sure you contact them for the holidays, right? You got some holiday collection coming out. So you guys want to make sure that you are not just overlooking this Black Friday event in the holidays and just straight going into 2023. Like, you still have time here. So utilize what you got here, and let's get your butt in gear, and let's get these things on and popping. You may not if you didn't even decide that you wanted to do anything for Black Friday, that means you don't really have any big goals that you're not gonna hit, right? But if you sell something, that's a whole lot better than nothing. And get yourselves, if you could get into it's kind of late now to get into some markets and stuff, but make your own, do your own little events. Take advantage of this time you still have. Take advantage of the time. And if you have some leftover stuff, use that and put it in a bundle deal, right? You have some stuff you're not going to use, put it in a bundle deal. You have some, so it's not sitting there anymore. I have some, what do I have? That I want to get rid of. I just found some vessels and some stuff. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'm gonna do something, because it was just sitting there. I purged this morning. And I encourage everybody to purge, see what you got, see if you can do something with it. If you can't do something with it, then, sell it to somebody who can, or give it to somebody who can. But get rid of that stuff. Get rid of the clutter. Don't go into 2023 with all this clutter and all this extra stuff. Go into 2023 with some clarity. Go into 2023 with a vision for what you want for your business, because you've had enough experience throughout the year. You've had enough experience throughout your life to kind of know, I can plan out what I want for my future self, and I can put the goals ahead. And you think about, putting the goals ahead of you, and then think about how to work backwards and what you need to do and put into place so that you can achieve those goals, right? So next year is going to look a whole lot better, because you're going to know better. And when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. Not going, well, I want it. I won't let it get me down, though. What are you talking about, Miss Betty Rose? What are you talking about? You can bag racks. Come on, Patricia, you can bag racks. That's the queen of the South, right? You can bag racks. Oh, you could buy, she said rocks. I'm thinking racks like money. You could bag rocks and put some ribbon on it and sell it. I'm telling you, and tell them that they gratitude rocks. They're affirmation rocks. Paint an affirmation on the rock. People will buy it because it could be a sign. You know what I'm saying? This is the time. This is definitely the time, especially the week of Christmas. And put your stuff in the box. Put some stuff that ain't selling. Put it all together in the box. Sell that thing. Sell it. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. Make sure that you guys don't overlook this time. Just because you feel like I didn't get ahead of the curve and I didn't start marketing my Black Friday in October, or I didn't start getting, my notifications out in time. You still have time. Do not overlook it. You still have time. As long as you're willing to do the work, you'll be able to do it. You have to show up. You have to show up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. Hey, Amelie, little things. or lumps of coal. Okay, come on, handcrafted. No, I said, or lumps of coal for Christmas as a gag gift. Come on, come on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So yes, Betty Rose, me and you, we need to have like a private conversation. So slide in my DMs, slide up in my DMs, because remember about the whole thing, you need to have clarity of the vision of the brand. So DM me. DM me. So I was thinking, you guys, and this is something that I thought would be a great idea for you. I was actually going to do a video and show you guys how to do it. I did put it in the content crew and I let them see it, but coming up with gift guides, right? Which is great because you can suggest things for certain groups of people, and that could be an email that you send out different times. That could be a post that you put up different times. You could put up one of these posts every single day. And remember, a lot of you guys are not posting enough, but that's another thing. But you can come up with gift guides. You can make it animated, and so it could be a reel. You could make it just, just your suggestions. So like I have my gift sets are going to be in like beauty, dry skin, that type of thing, dry skin and men. That's what's going to be my bundles, right? But I'm going to also be showing gift guides, right? And showing you what's in my bundle, how much it is, what's in it, da 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 da, and making it pretty. Remember when your Toys R Us was around? And I actually saw one Toys R Us in Jersey. But remember when Toys R Us was around and you was a kid and you was so excited to get the book? How many of you guys remember Toys R Us? Put ones in the chat if you remember Toys R Us. Ones in the chat if you remember Toys R Us. Good morning, Lakeisha, Keisha. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. Who remembers Toys R Us? Put ones in the chat. So Linda, Miss Lois, who remembers Toys R Us? And even as a child, if you remember it as a child and you remember the books coming in, you would always look through the books and you would check things off, and you telling your mother this is what you want, or telling your parent or whomever this is what you want, and you checking things off and circling things and making sure that they see it because you are excited about this gift guide, right? Because it gave you the options. It put everything in front of you. You did not have to be in the store. Your parents didn't have to be in the store. They sent it to you. They suggested these toys. They suggested what's good for girls, boys, electronics, all that stuff. They put all these things in there because they know it will make these kids excited. And it also helps the parents to narrow down the things that they want or see what's on sale or whatever. And so these gift guides served as a way for the parents to not have to be in the store and do it. So it was convenient for them, right? And so what you're going to do is serve up some convenience for your customers, right? And by serving up convenience, I'm saying come up with some gift guides or some suggestions for her, some suggestions for him, some candle scents that you may enjoy for the holidays, some candle scents you may want to give as a gift, some sets you want to, like, think of those things. Think of some categories that you could put these gift guides into and come up with something. Go on to Canva, create this for free, download it and upload it wherever you want. You could even add this on your website as a page. You can send it in an email as a newsletter. You can put it on your page as reinforcement to keep on letting people know, like, if you missed this in your email, guess what? It's on my stories. Guess what? It's on my grid. You know what I'm saying? Or guess what? I'm showing you what's in the box or whatever, right? But you want to make sure that you are constantly letting them know, like, oh, you don't know what to get for your best friend? Let me show you what you could do. Oh, you got Secret Santa at your job? Let me show you the perfect Secret Santa gifts under whatever, right? Because people are always looking for Secret Santa gifts that's under, they have like a $10 budget or something like that. Or you can do something like that, right? Secret Santa gifts under $10. And then you could put some things there and say, these are the perfect gifts for your coworker, whatever, wherever you're doing the Secret Santa, right? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Put ones in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'm telling you, I love Toys R Us. Loved it. It was always, it always gave you that fantasy. It always gave you that, like you've always felt like there was magic and all that other stuff, especially with the big giraffe, Jeffrey, right? That's his name. It always gave you that, right? Because everybody was singing that. They want to be a Twins kid. All the magic and all of that. Walmart does it. Best Buy does it, right? So they give you these books in order to get you excited and also come, serve some convenience for you. So serve up convenience for your customers and create some gift guides and think of different ways. Oh, yes, I love FAO swords. Think of some ways that you can come up with suggestions to show your customers these are what they want, because you take the guesswork out of it, right? You take the guesswork out of it. They don't have to go all up and through your site in order to figure out what's good for somebody. You help them figure it out, right? You also gave suggestions. You also gave maybe perhaps a discount or a freebie or something, right? You gave them something for doing that. And you're also letting them know you don't have to worry about being stressed out over the holidays. Let me do this work for you. You're serving and you're providing that service that makes you look like, okay, I took all the guesswork out for you and here you go, right? Does everybody understand? Are you guys going to try to apply that to what you got going on? And again, you could do it with your best sellers. You can do it for holiday gifts. Again, Secret Santa, gifts for her, gifts for him, gifts for your parents, gifts for, like, you can go on and on and on with the suggestions. And people are going to be like, oh, I would have never thought that I should put this and this together. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? They do like their house to smell like baked goods or whatever, right? They do like their house to smell like that. Maybe I'll put something together for them and I'll show you that this is what I have for you. And then they're like, oh, yes, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to think about it. There it is. I got it, right? And I see Kay just jumped in the room. So like Kay with her looks, right? Coming up with the suggested looks. This is what you're going to see your holiday parties look like this. I'm telling you, try my poncho on for the holidays. It's easy, it's quick, and it's chic. It's simple, quick, put on 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? And you can layer it with some jewelry and some belts and some this and some that. Like, you guys utilize what you have. It's so easy that it seems like it's hard, right? But it is not. It's so easy that it seems like it's hard. How many of you guys think that you're going to come up with some gift guides, or even if it's not a gift guide and you have bundles, come up with your bundle flyers and put those out before Black Friday to let people know, to get excited about it, right? This is coming up on Black Friday. This is coming up on Black Friday. You can make it in a pop-up on your website. You can make it as a page on your website. You can put it in an email. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways that you can do these things. If you have text marketing, SMS marketing, you can send them the picture or the flyer, and they can see what it is, and that way it's still in front of them. And so that way you're still top of mind. Do not think that you're going to post one time and think that everybody is going to be like, oh yeah, I'm coming over there to shop with you. You guys have to be out there. You have to be posting. I don't know how many times you post a day now, but you need to be posting a little bit more. I don't know how many emails you're sending out right now, but maybe you need to send out a few more. Maybe you need to send out a few reminders. Maybe you need to send out a few freebies or a few incentives. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe you need to let them know, we're not doing deep discounts. We're a small business and we can't do that. So we can't do deep discounts, but we are offering this freebie, or we're offering a loyalties program. So if you get a certain amount of points, you can get this amount of this or whatever. Right? So does everybody understand what I'm saying? Does it seem easy or does it seem hard? Put easy or hard in the chat. If it seems easy for you to take on these things and get in front of your customers, put easy. If you think that it's going to be hard for you to get in front of your customers because you can't create a gift guide or anything like that, or you feel like you don't want to do something like that, just put hard. Just let me know. Put in the chat, easy or hard. And if it's easy, that means you need to start applying it today. If it's easy, that means you need to get on Canva and start putting your flyers together now. If it's easy, you need to get your paper together and start putting your gift guides together and your gift guide categories together so that people can purchase, with the gift guide. Again, and this is something that I got from Etsy, and my store is open back up on Etsy, because on Etsy, yes, I have a lot of traffic on my business page, and I have a lot of traffic on my website. But on Etsy, that's traffic that is not my traffic, right? And so that everybody is on Etsy for the holidays. So that's the time I always open up my shop again on Etsy, is because that's where everybody is. They're looking for gifts. They're looking for things there. And so I open my shop back up on Etsy. And so um those are things that, like, when you're looking up the hashtags and things like that, a lot of the people are looking for gifts for her, gifts for him, gifts for kids. If they're already looking for that, why don't you just make it easy for them and say, you know what? Guess what? Here's all the gifts for kids right here on this piece of paper. Here's all the gifts for, you know what I'm saying? Or right here on this flyer. Here's the gifts for women right here on this flyer, right? So make it easy for them. Make it easy for them to make a decision. And especially for people who have a lot of options on their website. If you have so many options on your website, a lot of the times people want to get in and be finished. They don't want to sit there and be searching forever, right? So make it easy for them for the holidays. Make it super easy for the holidays and say, oh, you're looking for gold jewelry, and I'm using Kay because Kay's name just popped up. You looking for gold jewelry? These are the suggestions for gold jewelry. Are you looking for something for your holiday party? These are things that I suggest for your holiday party. Like, make it easier for them, because if they have to keep on going all the way through your website to go find these things, if they don't find it in the first couple of tries, they may not purchase from you. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying you're just making it easier for them to shop, right? Just make it easy for them to shop. I have to join Etsy. Yes, yes, yes. We had a law firm who purchased a huge order. They found us on social media, and that's from us posting a lot. Okay, Miss Patricia, let me put that up so everybody could see, because all of you guys who are not posting, who think that you can post just one time and somebody's supposed to see it. You cannot just post one time. You have to post multiple times, because what if they missed it on the time that you posted it? And we already know the algorithm is algorithming, right? And it's doing whatever it's doing, and it's putting your content in front of people. But if nobody is liking it, if nobody is commenting on it, they're going to think that, and not there, but the algorithm is going to think that nobody likes this content. So they're going to push it further down. So you got to make sure that once you put your content up, that you are engaging, that it is, that people are saying things to you or liking or whatever, so it can start moving up in the ranks as far as your algorithm is concerned, right? So make sure that you're doing that. And if you put a post up, then just repost it and put it in your stories so that they know that you got something going on, right? When I put something up in my on my grid on Instagram, I always share my posts to my stories, right? And then if I see that you guys got something, I'm sharing your post out as well, right? So that people can go to your content and encourage them to say something, to engage, to interact, right? So you want to make sure that you are doing your part in the social media world. You're doing your part in order to be seen, and you can't be seen posting once a day. You can't be seeing posts once a day, especially if you're not doing the other things. If you don't have any ads going, if you are not posting in your stories, if you are not sending out emails, if you're not sending out text messaging, and you're only posting one time, how do you expect anybody to even find you? And if you're not doing events, or if maybe you're doing events, but now you're not contacting, or you're not engaging those people who've seen you at these events, and they're coming to your social media to see what's going on, what's new, where you're going to be, and you're not saying anything to them, right? So you got to make sure that you are in constant communication with the people who you want to sell to. Yes, yes, and yes. That's awesome, Patricia. They found us through location searching. Okay, put your locations in your posts. It works. Works. Okay. So make sure you guys get your stuff out there. Don't be shy, and don't think a lot of you guys think, oh, I don't want to bug them. I don't want to get on their nerves. I don't want to post too much. I don't want to seem like I'm posting too much. Post too much. Post too much. Worry about it later. Post too much, because you need to be seen. We need to be seen. It's look at me, look at me, look at me. That's what social media is all about, right? And if you don't have anything for people to look at, guess where you're going to be? Lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Thank you for the gems. You're welcome. You're welcome. So everybody, we know that it's not too late. How many of you guys are going to be selling for the Black Friday event? Put ones in the chat. I want you to be selling, and I also want you to be creating gift guides, because I want you to make this shopping experience so much better. And you cultivated this yourself. You wanted to make sure that they had the best shopping experience. This all contributes to your story on what you tell them. Let me tell y'all something. The House of Dragons collection, not this is first of all, I've never ever watched the series. I can't tell you anybody's names. I don't know the daughter. I know she's a princess and a king, and that's all I really know. I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything about it, but I made it so that everybody is all so excited about what's coming up, what's to come, because they are excited about the series, right? And so I kept on doing different things, and everybody was just excited. You know what I'm saying? I have videos that went viral based on just something that I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I didn't like it, but I said, I'm going to do this collection and I'm going to go all out with it. Right. And so the fanatics, they are absolutely loving it. Right. Because it is something that it added to the allure of the show. And I just kept it going. I kept teasing them with little things that are coming, getting them excited. People are excited about wax seals. Like, who get excited about wax seals? My wax seals video has over, last time I checked, it was over 12K, right? And so I had put it up, and I put it up and it had a 10K, and it's, no, I don't even remember, but I put it up and it had so many views within an hour. And I was like, what? And so they were excited. So I'm teasing and teasing and teasing and teasing. So when it came out, everybody's like, yep, that's what I want. That's what I want. And then I still don't even have the collector's version of what I'm going to do up yet. Right. But that's coming. Right. But that's coming for the holidays. That's coming for Black Friday, right? That's coming for that. But I made them excited, so they're waiting on all of the other stuff. And so you got to make sure that you're teasing them. You got to make sure that you're engaging them, that it's got to seem like something exciting, and you got to make sure that you are there in front of them. You have to make sure you're in front of them. I think I was posting like maybe 2-3 times a day, but my stories, I was always going to be your first bubble. Always going to be your first bubble, because I'm going to keep, even if I take my story and share it again, if I share my post again in my story, even if I do that, it's still going to be moving, right? I'm still going to be moved. They're like, oh, I didn't know that you put the eggs up. Let me go check. And then they go back to my grid and see what I'm doing. So you guys want to make sure that you're posting more than one time a day, because you need to get in front of your people. And if you're not going to post more than one time a day, then make sure you're using the other stuff, right? Use the other stuff. Use your stories. Use your email marketing. Use your text marketing. Use your events. Make sure you're using other things. If you're not going to post more than once, make sure that you're engaging somehow, some way, right? So Nini says she was going to work on it. Yes. Tiffany says yes. My wax sale video has a ton of views, see, as well. And my new video on the bags of my bags with the wax seal. Got it. With the wax seal, I got so many DMs about where I got my seal stamp from. See, that may not be what you want, because you don't want people to be like, oh, where you get your stamp from? No, I want you to buy my bag. I want you to buy my sit. But, it's still giving you the engagement. So you want to make sure that you use all of that. Gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Yes, Patricia, DM me. I'm a DM you. Have a great day, and thank you for joining. We are going to do something. I have to speak to Patricia first so I can solidify it, but it'll probably be after the holidays, because I know they're super, super busy at the holiday time. So it'll be after. She got 17.9K views on her sale video. Boom, and 1,200 likes. See? And you can even use that and you can engage those people with ads. Emmanuel was telling us, I think you're a member of the Honor Society. If you go to Emmanuel's video or one of his videos, he'll tell you how to set up your ads so that you can retarget those people who watch that video. And so you can get your stuff in front of those people again, right? So yes, yes, and yes. So somebody tell me, or everybody tell me what you guys think. What are you guys going to implement for the Black Friday event? What are you guys going to implement? Oh, and yes, congratulations. Yes, yes, and yes. What are you guys going to implement for the Black Friday event or even for your holidays? Nene, what are you guys going to do? First time listener here. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today. Found you on IG on my personal page. So glad I did. I'm so glad that you are here. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Is your name Millie or what is your name? Because I see you got to play on a Millie little thing. So is your name Millie? Posting more. Yes. Digital lookbook. Come on, digital lookbook. Yes. And please, you guys, please, please, please make sure that your photos are crispy. If you have to go outside just to take your pictures because you're going to have nice, crisp pictures, then go ahead outside and do that. Make sure your pictures are crispy, clear, good quality, because let's think if somebody else is going to repost it. Let's think if somebody is going to save it for later. Let's think like that, right? So make sure that your pictures are very crispy and clean, and make sure the videos are the same. I want to go live at 12. Prayerfully, I will be up that late. Oh, you want to go live at midnight? You want to check your analytics, Betty Rose, and see when the people who engage with you, see when they're up. I mean, not when they're up, but when they're interacting with your content. I'm doing it all. I've been posting like crazy, email as well, and it's paying off. Come on, Candace. Yes, I just had a huge order for Vegas. Up top with it. Up top with it, Candace. Yes. More posting about myself. Okay, Michelle. Salima. Hi, Salima. My ex name is Millie. Oh. I'll call you Salima. Name my business after the X. Is this business an LLC already? Is it trademarked? Like, are you connected to that name? If it brings about bad memories, maybe you don't want that to be the thing. I just did a post blast on Facebook in different groups. Okay. Lakeisha Keisha, she says, being more intentional about posting. Miss Lloyd says, I will implement flyers for gift boxes and bundles. I will be posting more. Yes, yes, yes. And maybe you should go live more, Miss Lloyd, because you are very good with your lives. You have the LLC. Patricia, I don't know if she's still in here. I know she said she was leaving, but you can amend the name. You may be able to amend the name. You're very connected to it. No bad memories. Oh, okay, then good. Then don't worry about it. That's even better. That's even better. All a part of my journey. I hear that. I hear that. Do the things, Miss Lois. Do the things. And I challenge everybody to go live, because going live, it provides a comfort for your customers as well, letting them know that you are an actual person, that you do the actual things, and that they get to know you, and they get to experience your essence. So in a sense, so you want to make sure that you're doing that as well. Yes, yes, and yes. So you guys excited? Are you guys excited? I hope this weekend you are going to use it to create your graphics, to create your content, to do all of the things. I am going to commit to doing a daily video about getting ready for Black Friday, and it's probably daily from the weekend into next week, Tuesday, because Wednesday, Thursday is too late. But it'll probably be from today or no, not today, because I got my video that I'm posting up for today. It'll be Tuesday to Tuesday, Saturday to Tuesday. Saturday to Tuesday, and just sharing some Black Friday tips about shipping and things like that. It'll be for makers. It'll be for makers. At this point, I have to show you rather than tell you, because my word ain't worth nothing. You better get it together, Miss Sherelle. I am not playing with you. Your stuff is too good for you to be sitting around and just not doing it. Period. With the finger. Good morning, Regina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Zoom this Sunday. Absolutely. Zoom this Sunday, because we are getting our mission statement for the community together. And I want to get everybody's feedback. I want everybody's input on what you think that we can do to make this a better community. And it's the guidelines, that we all follow through with it. It's our morals, it's a vision, it's the ethics, it's the way we treat each other. I want to come up with a whole mission statement for everybody to adhere to, because this is going to be what we stand by. And I want this community to be the best community that it could possibly be. And I don't want it to be, I don't want the bad eggs and all of that. Some people come in and they just they just want to use up all the stuff, and then they want to leave, or they want to, different things, different ways. But the thing about this group is I love the fact that we're always giving and we're always contributing to each other. And when somebody is stuck, that we're always there to lift them up. And it may not be me. Somebody else could notice something within somebody else, and they could see something, they recognize it, and they, address it, and they help, and then maybe that person is the person that's supposed to be, to help lift them up. But this is the community that I want. It's all about family to me. Because when I started this community, not even when I started this community, when I started my journey, I didn't have I didn't have a community to teach me. I kind of learned everything on my own. There wasn't YouTube, Facebook, all this other, YouTube was around, but all these other social media platforms and all this way to get free information, that wasn't around when I started. I had to read the books. I had to do the things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to do all of that in order for me to learn. And I was blessed to find a mentor that actually, thought enough of me to pour into me the way she did. She would get on every single day with me on Zoom, or every other day. She saw that I was doing the work, and that I just needed a little bit of help in creating something. She showed me how to formulate soaps and how to do things like that. She actually sat there and poured. Like, I would sit there with her and have coffee, and she would be like, okay, so what you got for your formula? What you got? If you want to have this, you want your bar to be hard, you need to have this percentage of whatever. Like, she would definitely pour into me like that. And this is what I want as far as a community. And I want the same experience from everybody else. I don't want people to be like, oh, well, Nikki is nice, but the community, they don't want this to happen, and they don't want me to thrive, and they don't want me to, I don't want that feeling. So I want it to be an overall feeling. I want it to be an overall vibe, and we all have the same mission, and we all have the same goals in mind, because I want everybody in here to win, point blank, period. Right? I don't care who gets it first. I don't care how it happens. I just want it to happen. Right? And I want everybody to be supportive of everybody else. And so that is why we are going to have our mission statement. So that's why we're going to have our drafting of the mission statement. So what I want y'all to do is not what I want y'all to do, but I sent out an email already, letting you guys know that Sunday we are doing it, and you're probably going to get another one Sunday in the morning. I think Sunday in the morning to remind you, and another one in 15 minutes beforehand. But the link for the Zoom is going to be in the email. The link in the Zoom is going to be in the email, and this is Sunday at 7 p.m. So bring your questions, bring your thoughts, not your questions, bring your thoughts on what you think will build a better community, so that we can put it all together and we can draft up something, and we are going to have an amazing declaration, right? An amazing declaration. Will you be on at all next week? That I still have not decided, but I think I may be on. Lakeisha. Can I send emails out from Clayville? Yes. Good morning, Cocoa Bean. Good morning. Welcome. Yes, I love this. I love the tribe. It's helped me so much on my journey. Thank you so much, Miss Lois. We're winners. That's right, especially from your dream cousin. Love you too, Michelle. I'm still not getting emails. You know what? Go to go to Bubble Babes University, click that the banner at the top and send the email through that, because maybe you signed up from the website itself and I'm sending your emails through the email marketing and not through the website. So maybe that's how it is. But sign up from the website. Sign up from the website. Yes, Latrice, we are all winners. I don't get you. Okay, you guys. So if you're not getting my emails, first check your spam, because you may be getting it. Check your spam folders first. But secondly, go to the website, go to Bubble Babes University, click that yellow banner at the top, and click sign up for the newsletter, and then that will make sure that you are signed up for the email list. Because if you signed up via the website for your email, I may not be getting it, although I can export it. I probably will do something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. I will definitely also have the link in the story, so no worries. It'll definitely be there. So does anybody have any questions or anything that they would like to suggest, maybe that other people may find as a good idea for Black Friday or getting ready for the holiday season? Anybody in here? I do suggest, if you are, these are some platforms that I do suggest that you join. I'm not sure about doing fair if you're not already on it. I said I was going to do it, but I never got on it. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, so I'm not going to suggest that, but I do suggest, that I know people are really shopping and looking for things for the holiday season. I suggest that Etsy. I also suggest We Buy Black. And there's some other platforms as well, but I say use these as well as with your website. I say use these in tandem with your website, because they have customers already. They have a customer base already. They have a following that you don't have to worry about. And your customers on your page are your customers that you brought in. But the people that are coming from the other places, that's something extra, right? So that's icing on your cake. Right. So do you teach live classes for products? I don't have live classes. I do them periodically, but we have some tape pre-recorded classes. What kind of classes are you interested in, Michelle? I have an Etsy store. So start utilizing your Etsy store. Start putting your ads together. Start promoting your products, and start getting and changing your hashtags. Changing your tags, and see what tags are popping. Don't use gifts for her, but add something in it. So you could say candle gifts for her, or candle lovers gifts for her, or something like that. But don't just say gifts for her, gifts for him, because that, I was reading up on some information, so that I like to have information so that I could give you guys. Those things will not get you in the algorithm because it's so highly populated. So you want to make sure that you personalize it just a little bit so that you can be picked up in the into the algorithm. Like if you do jewelry, you don't want to just say jewelry. So if you have a certain kind of jewelry, maybe you want to be descriptive about the kind of jewelry. So if you say jewelry for sci-fi lovers, then or jewelry for House of the Dragon lovers, you know what I'm saying? Something like that will probably get you found, because that's what they're looking for in the algorithm, as opposed to gifts for her. Right. So look at your your hashtags, look at your tags, and see what you're using, and see how you can make them better. There's a thing on there that you could use called Mama Lead. I used it before and I wasn't really impressed with it, but I also wasn't committed. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at it and I played with it and I was like, and I never really worked with it. I just looked at it and played with it and never came back. But but they do. A lot of people swear by Mama Lead, so try that and see. And there's something else, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called E something. And that whole thing, if you go into how to promote your Etsy store, it'll give you some suggestions on things that you can integrate into your Etsy shop so that you can make your shop better and promote more. So yeah, I forgot what that thing was called. I think it's called E something. Let me see. Website is telling me that I need to sign up for the Honor Society. I'm already a member. What? This thing is getting on my nerves, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I will look at your site. Thank you. There's I have a wax frosting class, a foam and sugar scrub class, body butter class, and those are the only classes that I have. The other classes, I think it's a packaging class. Those are it. Those are like the only classes, but I did go live and we did sugar scrubs together. We did body. What did we do together? We did a lot of stuff together. We did labels together. It never dawned on me to change up my tags to make them more specific. Yes, especially for the holidays. Especially for the holidays. Perfect Christmas gifts, right? Definitely, definitely, definitely. Look at your tags. Why do I want to say hashtag so bad? Look at your tags and make adjustments. Use all of them. They give you a certain amount, use every single one of them. If you can't think, then come back when you can and put it down, right? And think about, and also this is the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with. Think about how you search for things, right? So let's see, if you was looking for a gift, how do you search for it? Like, what would you have put in the search bar to find it? And then you also want to put, let's say you make bath bombs, right? And you want to put bath bombs in, it's going to generate the most popular, or the one that's getting the most traction. That's going to come up first, right? Then go to the first one and see who it is, and then see what they used in their tags, so that maybe you could take some of their tags and add them to your tags, or make them more specific to what you need. Yes, yes, and yes, you guys. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So that is it for the day. My lips are so dry. And they're not dry, they feel like they're swollen, but I'm looking at them and they're not, but they feel like it. We're gonna have to just deal. We're gonna have to deal. So let me know, you guys. I am not able to open the body butter. Did you take the class, Miss Lois? Lakeisha. I'll look. What's the website? Oh, yes, Keisha. You're supposed to be sending us your website to look at, remember? Remember? Miss Lois, did you take the body butter class? Let me know. For the new year, I may be transferring platforms because this platform is more difficult than it is easy. I don't think so. Okay, so that's why you can't open it. You have to purchase the body butter class. There's certain classes that we did live that I gave for free, like some sugar scrubs. I did a foot scrub, and the web shook did you take that one? Is what you're talking about, when I did the foot scrub and the moisturizing sugar scrub class? Because if you're talking about that live, then that's different. Or you're talking about the actual body butter class? So is everybody feeling better about selling and being in front of your people for Black Friday? You guys should be excited with the new ideas. You guys should be excited about the different ways to sell and to get in front of your people and to do things and to serve. I'm telling you, it feels good. Like, I love to feel like I am serving, and I love the whole, like, ever since I was a child, I always was fascinated with Macy's Christmas and things like that. So all of these, like holidays, and it makes me feel like the elves and I want to give you an experience. It always makes me feel, makes me feel full. I love that feeling. So I want you guys to feel that too. I know you're going to be a little overwhelmed, but that's okay. Overwhelm is good sometimes, right? We're going to work through it. We're going to work through the overwhelm. I was there for the Sugar Scrub Live. Okay. And so that one is not playing, Lois? It's the BBU website not letting me into the Honor Society. Nikki, check your DM. All right. I will. So are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? So excited. So excited. Yes, it does. Okay, got you. All right, y'all. So we are going to wrap up today. I have so much to do. I have more decluttering to do and purging to do. I'm going to be purging everything. Purging, it's getting ready. Getting ready, get ready, get ready. I'm making room for my blessings. I'm making room for my growth. I'm making room for my expansion. I am making room for everything. So everything has got to go because it cannot come with me. So I am purging and I'm letting it go. It is a spiritual thing. It is a mental thing. It is for me to see, to show God that I can use what I have, and I'm blessed with what I have, and I'll be even blessed even more with more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited. You got to make room for this. You got to make room for these blessings. I got to make room. And I got big ideas. I got big goals, and I need to have space. I need to have clarity. I need to have focus. I'm excited. Don't forget Lunch with Kay at 12, you guys. Lunch with Kay. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. That's right. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's go. Lakeisha, go to your notification bell and click the notification where it says you was able, where it says you was added to the Honor Society. You should be able to go to the community. Thank you, Janae. I did not even know that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go to your bell. So excited. All right, Regina. Betty Rose is excited. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Yes, and good luck with your cake. I'm doing the same thing. All right, Linda. Amen. Amen. Yes, make room. Make room for them blessings, y'all. I'm flu. Got my Miss Lois, you have the flu, or what are you saying? Got my brother-in-law coming home, homecoming. Love it. I'm going live too. Okay, all right. Everyone have a blessed weekend. Yes, yes, and yes. Make room for these blessings, y'all. Make room for these blessings. You want it? You gotta show God that you good with the little that you got, so He can bless you with the more, and He know that you are going to appreciate it, and you are going to work that thing. You are going to work that thing. Gracias. Thank you, Janae. Yes, everybody. All right, y'all. So I am wrapping up. I will see you guys on Sunday at 7 p.m. Make sure you stay tuned. Not stay tuned. Make sure you check your emails for the email that's coming to you. It'll be there to, I think my next email is for sure going to be Sunday at 6:45. But I'm not sure if the one for today went out. I can't remember. I automated it. I was like, yes, I'm gonna make sure I have my hands off of it. I'm going to automate it, make sure it's in its place so I don't have to worry about doing it. So, yeah, so I'll see you guys Sunday. If you have any ideas on what you think could make this community better, bring those with you. I want you guys to start planning and thinking about what's good. I mean, you should have been planning, but if you didn't, that's okay. Come up with some gift guides, come up with some suggestions for your people, and be of service. Okay, so that is all that I have for today. You guys have a blessed Friday, a blessed weekend. If you have events this weekend, I want you to sell out, show up, and show out. And that is it, you guys. So thank you all for joining. And if you new, I appreciate you. And don't forget, on your way out, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, and I will see you guys in your stories. See y'all. Yeah.